No, I agree. Dale Carnegie's course was pretty influential for a lot of people in the U.S. in the 1930s, 40s, 50s, 60s, even maybe into the 70s.
Yeah.
It kind of died out. So, I mean, the book still survives.
Yeah, the one I've started reading was a 2022 reprint with some updates. They changed. I guess there was an 80s version that they changed it a little bit, kind of took some of the original flair out. So they brought back most of that original 30s flair. And it's crazy to think that book is written in the 30s.
Yeah.
And that he was doing his lectures, nearly 2 decades prior to the book being written, which is wild to think about too. Insane. And so you were saying?
So, I mean, in business, this is a pretty standard book that you have to read.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to be an executive or you want to run something, you want to run a company, you want to have people, you want to have some sort of influence.
Yeah.
And so this is a good tool to kind of understand people if you haven't yet analyzed enough people yet.
Yeah.
And so one of the more famous students of Carnegie is Warren Buffett. And so Buffett was saying that this is probably one of the most important books for him because this is what allowed him to become a public speaker. Otherwise, he just would have been a desk hermit. And it's very difficult to get the desk hermit away from his work.
Yeah.
And they usually don't want to talk. And so this class was, or course was something that challenged him to learn how to speak to people.
Yeah.
And instead of talking at people, talking to people. And so just little slight changes in understanding, your motivation, what you want to get and how to get it is basically how this course starts framing conversations. And it's also your favorite word, trying to be charitable to people.
Yeah.
So trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe that's like ancient Calvinism or Lutheranism making its way through. But definitely it's a tried and true book.
Yeah.
To get you on your feet to understanding how to deal with people.
Yeah.
So famously, something that I remembered was like Wells Fargo got caught. Wells Fargo being one of Buffett's investments.
Yeah.
And so using the playbook, right, of Carnegie, Buffett was questioned. Now that Wells Fargo is caught with all this fraud, because they were caught.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you going to sell? Like, are you going to get rid of your position or what? And he said, no, in fact, I would double down and buy more because the people who caused the problem are out and the people who are controlling it now know that this mess up is going to create more scrutiny. And so they're not going to make another mess up like that again. That was the logic.
Yeah.
In theory. Don't trust Wells Fargo. Anyways. That's a whole nother thing. But his approach as, one of the bigger principal investors was to say, no, I'm going to have faith that the cancer is out and these people are going to continue doing their job at a high level and not fraudulently. I have faith that they learned their lesson, just like the mechanic. He's not going to put, the wrong kind of fuel. I don't know. It's a good book, but it goes down to your motivations of confronting and talking with people.
Yeah.
And so if you're in that position where you're a business owner, your motivations are usually pretty clear. Like you're trying to make a sale. And if you're trying to make a sale, you're trying to make it in a human kind of way, not a $19.99, call now.
For the low, low price of 3 easy payments of $19.99.
Do you get what I mean? Like, this is more of an approach of when you're making a sale, you're going to them, you're talking to them, you're getting to know them.
Yeah.
That's the underlying
Sure.
reasoning for it. And I mean, yeah.
No, I mean, it's good. I definitely see some of the, I see the value in a lot of that. I mean, I think, obviously that's the context, right? Like, uh, Carnegie had initially was teaching courses, things like that, and his courses all started out just public speaking, and throughout the years of teaching those courses and getting feedback from his students, he added and changed it, and really developed this philosophy that culminates with the book, right?